Set us free. Set us free. Set us free. Set us free. In this dark hour of need. Light our way back home, coming in from the cold. And
Hey, good afternoon. This is Andy. Listen, I'm excited to be with you on this fantastic Friday, this Red Shirt Friday. In case you don't know, that means remember everyone deployed. So, if you are a prayer or a positive thoughts sender or whatever you want to call it, please remember all of our troops and operators that are in harm's way that are deployed away from their families this holiday season. Well, all the time, but this holiday season. Okay, so listen, are you a clean eater? Do you know what clean eating is? Well, I've got 6 tips for you to help you become a clean eater, and chances are it's going to help you feel better. So let's get started real quick because I've got something special to talk about at the end. No, it's not what you think it is. All right. Number 1, eat more vegetables and fruits. Of course, you already know you're supposed to do that, and you may or may not do it, but let me tell you, right now there are so many easy ways to get good, clean vegetables and fruits into your diet. Especially, for example, we go to Kroger. If you go to Kroger, you go to the veggie section, there's all kinds of fruits and veggies that are already clean, as in washed and ready for you just to pop in your mouth or store in the fridge and then pop in your mouth. Or if you need something pre-cut or something like that, without all the extra processing that goes into it, you can buy pre-cut celery and carrots and things like that, or bell peppers and onions and things for if you want to make your own fancy salad, or if you like just eating celery and carrots. There you go. You can do that. Not only that, I'm going to throw in a couple of ads for you for people that I don't get any commission from. I'm just telling you that I like it because it's good stuff. Number 1, Panda Express. They have, you may have heard me talk about it before, but let me talk about it. You can get any old entree you want, but instead of getting rice, get their super greens. Oh my goodness. They are delicious, and especially if you put just a little bit of soy sauce on it, and I like it spicy, I got to put a little bit of that chili pepper hot stuff on there too. But that is great stuff, and you don't get the carbs of the rice, you get the carbs of the green leafy vegetables, and delicious. That was number 1. Number 2 on my free ads, Chick-fil-A, get their grilled chicken wrap. Wow, it's delicious. Great grilled chicken, and then a big bunch of greens all up in that wheat tortilla. Good stuff. Add whatever kind of salsa you want to add to it. That's what I said. I get the creamy salsa. It's good stuff too. All right, the number 2 on our how to eat clean. Are you ready? Number 2, limit processed foods. Now this one's a little bit difficult for me because I love smoked sausage, but I don't get it very often. And I'll be honest with you, it's probably been 2 weeks since I've had any. Now remember, we've talked about this before. I'm on the 80-20 plan as far as eating healthy. So that means 80% of the time I'm eating healthy. So unfortunately, I avoid a lot of processed foods. I don't eat very much hamburger. I don't eat very much sausages. Although, like I said, I love smoked sausage. Now, if I'm going to eat gumbo, you can rest assured there's going to be some sausage in it. That's for sure. But I don't get gumbo very often either. All right, number 3, stop eating refined carbs. A refined carb is basically anything that's highly processed and that's really easy to overeat, but provide very little nutritional value. Now, you might think about that, refined carbs. Of course, what's going to come right to mind is going to be a white bread, white crackers, anything like that, cookies. So you probably want to avoid those. But there's so many ways to get good carbs into your diet. So, I had a doctor once told me, he said, Andy, you can eat anything that is not white inside. That was a good point. Of course, I didn't pay attention to what he said. I didn't do what he said. But that was good advice. Maybe I should have done that, and I never would have gotten big and heavy like I used to be, huh? Okay, number 4, avoid added sugars. Now, we're not just talking about sugar that you buy, granulated sugar. We're talking about all sugars, whether it's corn syrups, anything like that. Now, that unfortunately would include your favorite K-Rose syrup, your favorite Aunt Jemima, your favorite sorghum, molasses, any of that stuff, you should avoid that stuff. Now, go back to your 80-20 rule. You'll be okay. All right, number 5, substitute veggies in place of starches. So the big trend right now is to use cauliflower as a replacement for a whole bunch of stuff. You can use it for as a replacement for rice or potatoes, or a lot of people are using cauliflower pizza, and our daughter says it's delicious. I've never had it. Cauliflower crust pizza. All right, and then of course you can use substitute spaghetti squash in place of spaghettis and other pastas. And that's really, man, that's really good stuff. Nature's replacement for pasta. All right. All right. And then number 6. Now, you know that I'm going to go there. Number 6, drink water like a camel. Oh, my goodness. So if you are drinking water, that means that you're not getting sodas into your diet and other processed drinks like that are. Have you ever looked at how much sugar is in a 16-ounce Coke? We had somebody that did a demonstration. 19 tablespoons of sugar are in a 16-ounce Coke. That's crazy. And you know, Coke is not the sweetest of all of the carbonated drinks. So avoid that. Drink water. If you need some caffeine with your food or whatever, now I'm not going to go there. Tea is good. Don't get the syrupy tea. If you have to do something sweet like that, do half and half. Tea, half sweet tea, half unsweet tea. Anyway, all right. Now here is what I wanted to talk about, because I got to tell you some stories here. You know that both of our boys are in the military, and they are both in either the Navy or the men's department of the Navy, the Marines, as our oldest son says. So that is the Navy side of the Army-Navy game. I was Army, which is the Army side of the Army-Navy game. So we do this stuff. Now, I got to be honest with you. I've told you before that I support the Navy very strongly in the Army-Navy game because Andrew went to the Naval Academy. So, I mean, that's his alma mater. And while he was there, we actually got a chance to go to an Army-Navy game, I think in 2013, 2014, I forgot which. And it was an amazing experience. We enjoyed the heck out of that. The highlight for us before the game started was the Navy parachute team parachuted in and the Army parachute team parachuted in, and that was just amazing. Anyway, it was a great game. It was cold. We were in Baltimore, and it felt like it was negative 20 degrees because we were up in the nosebleed section, and the wind was it would just take your ear off, just like that. But we had a great time. It was a fantastic game. So during the Army-Navy game this Saturday at 2 o'clock Central, I will be rooting for the game. We follow Navy closer than we follow Army, but I'm happy to say I'm just glad that there's a great football game going on, and it will be Saturday at 2 Central, 3 Eastern. And you can rest assured that you'll be hearing some hollering from our house. Now, we have other friends in the area. Normally, we would try to get together and do something, but because we're being socially distant, we won't do that. But we have other friends in the area that we may be calling on the phone and harassing. And I'll be harassing the Army guys, and I'll be harassing the Navy guys, and our Air Force don't even matter. So don't tell them I said that. I'll tell them. They know. They don't matter. Anyway, so listen, I hope you have a fantastic Friday. I hope that you are blessed. Make sure you tell everybody that you know and love, that you know that you appreciate them and that you love them. Be healthy, be safe, be diligent about being safe. And I will talk to you tomorrow. I hope you have a fantastic day. By the way, as you're listening to Look At You Now, check out my closing cover for today's special preview. I'll see you later. Be blessed. Bye-bye.